Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. Today we're going to be doing our weekly check-in to see how much we spent for the week. So let's go ahead and get into it. We are now checking in for the third week of January. So what we're going to do is, using our Happy Planner budget planner, we're going to open up to the third week of weekly expenses. Now this planner does say that this is for January 15th through January 21st. I always scratch that out and change it because I'm actually going to be budgeting from the 12th through the 18th. Friday the 12th through Thursday the 18th. So I'm going to cross that out. The 12th through the 18th. I like to budget for the weeks after based on when I get my paychecks. So let's go ahead and get started. So what we're going to do is we're going to write it all out, and then we're going to put the expenses on our monthly spread. So the first day was the 12th, and I did have 2 transactions on the 12th. The first one was at Lululemon for clothing. I spent $94. Not a good start for my budgeting video here, but I did get influenced to buy the scuba sweatshirt from TikTok, and so that was definitely a want. I do really love it though. It looks really nice, so I don't really regret it. I also had a transaction on the 12th for a 4-pack of workout classes on Groupon. So that was $27, and that's coming out of my fitness fund. I save up a little bit for fitness every month so that I have a little bit to spend on if I want to. So that's a want. Also $27 for 4 fitness classes is really good, so I'm not mad about it. On the 14th, this is where I'm also going to add on the 13th. I did have a no spend day, so I like to track that. So that's great. And then on the 14th, you guys, I really got hit hard, and my budget is like kind of completely blown. I'm going to keep going and keep trying because I don't want to lose sight of all of my goals. But basically what happened was we decided to plan a trip, and we're going to go skiing for 4 days. And the total price is just more than what I budgeted for. And that's okay because I have a plan, but I'll show you guys how much that cost. So we had to buy flights. To and back, and I bought a flight for myself and also for my partner, and so that's coming out of the vacation fund. And the flights together were $800, so $400 each, and that's a want. And here's where things really went out the window. We bought the ski passes for 4 days for 2 people, and that's also coming out of the vacation fund. And that was $2,300, and that's a want. So like the cost of this vacation right here, like this is over $3,000 just for these items, and that is almost what I make in an entire month. So it's fine because other months I don't spend as much, and so it all evens out, but it's not it's not ideal. All right, on the 15th, I did have a transaction for gas. For gas, I'm just putting gas. That's, there's nothing we need to write about it. It was $23 for my gas. That's a need. I also bought on the 15th some bath bombs and gel at Lush, and that's coming out of toiletries. Do you guys like this store, Lush? I love it. That was $38, and that was definitely a want. On the 16th, I had a no spend day. no spend. And on the 17th, I had a transaction for lunch. I bought lunch at work, and I'm just gonna say lunch money. It's coming out of my lunch money fund. I spent $5 on my lunch at work. I think this was the day I got green beans and mac and cheese. I always say my lunch at work is a need. And on the 17th, I also went to Taco Bell after work. So actually, yeah, I just about restaurants, Taco Bell. That was $7. That was probably more of a want. Actually, that was a need because I ate my Taco Bell while my son was at swimming lessons, and that was my dinner, and I had not eaten in hours, so I kind of feel like that's a need. And then on the 18th, I had lunch at work again, so that's coming from lunch money, and that lunch was $4. And I had tilapia and rice. That was a need. So, yeah, this is everything I spent. It's a lot. Okay, you guys, so let's go ahead and add up everything that I spent this week, and we're gonna put it in this weekly spending check-in right here. So, I had $94 for the Lululemon, $27 for the fitness classes, $800 for flights, $2,300 for ski tickets, $23 for gas, $38 for Lush, $5 for lunch, $7 for Taco Bell, and $4 for lunch. So the total spend is $3,298. And you guys, this was for 1 week. This is almost what I make take-home pay in the entire month. So I just want to say again, like, I'm not making these videos to try to be like, oh, this is how to budget, like, be like me. No. I just want to show you guys what a normal person who is trying to budget looks like, because I'm trying to budget, but I'm not doing everything perfectly. My vacation coming up that I'm going on in a month, the total cost is more than what I have saved in my vacation fund. And that's not really the purpose of budgeting, so I'm not doing it right. But I'm trying, and that's what I'm trying to show you guys, is just, like, you have to start somewhere. I'm going to get better at this, and I want you guys to be along for the ride and to be able to see how I improve. So this is the 3rd week. I also want to go ahead and add my daily spending, so I can see how much I spent on every single day. So on the 12th, that's a Friday. So on that Friday, I spent the Lululemon and the workout classes. Yeah, I know, I'm always like trying to be bougie. That was $121. $121. And then the next day, I spent nothing. And then I was sick that day. I had the stomach flu. That's why I didn't spend anything. And then on the next day was when we bought all the stuff for our trip. And honestly, it did feel good to buy that stuff because now we have a plan. That was $3,100. Now we have our tickets for everything, so we know we can go. It's gonna be a really fun trip. I'm gonna have a great time. So do I regret it? Not right now. It's gonna be totally fine. Gas on the 15th was $23. So that was $23 on Monday. Lush, I also got Lush. So actually, you know what? That's gonna be 23 plus 38. Okay, 61. So I spent actually $61 on Monday. It was a holiday and we were home from work that day. So I really don't, I don't know, I just needed to get out of the house. So I went to Lush. The next day I spent $0. On Wednesday I spent $5 plus $7, so $12, not bad. And the day after that I only spent $4. So, you know, I am pretty good at saving. I just love to go on trips, and I will spend a lot of money on trips. Could go through and categorize, like with color coding, but I just don't really feel like doing that. So we're gonna go right ahead and add our daily totals to our monthly spread and check off everything we need to here. Again, we're doing the 12th through the 18th. So on the 12th, I have my Peacock charge for $12. It's an automatic payment. That did get pulled from my account. I did see that. On the 12th, that was Friday. That was when I spent $121. So we'll go ahead and find our little tracker stickers. Where are they? I think they're in the back. Do you guys like to splurge on trips? What do you guys splurge on? Leave a comment below. I want to know, what does everyone spend the most amount of their money on? It's different for everyone. Some people, it's shopping. We'll put that right there, 121. And then the 13th was a no spend day. So I love these because I can go ahead and get my heart. We do these little hearts when I have a no spend day. Okay. And then on the 14th, got my little coffee here. On the 14th, yeah, that was when I spent $3,100. Ugh. You see, when you overspend like that, it makes you not even want to track it. But the thing is, you gotta track it. It's the only way. It's the only way to reel it in. So I spend the $3,000, but you know, I don't want to say, oh, I blew it, so now I can just buy everything for the entire month. That's when I would really get into trouble. If I start to reel it in now, I'll be okay. So that's why I'm trying to pay attention. That's why paying attention to all this helps. And then the 15th, that was when I spent the $61 on like Lush and gas. Did I need to go spend the money at Lush? No. No, I did not. I did not need to do that. But did I love the bath bomb and the oil that I got? Yes. I loved it. I really enjoyed it. The 16th, no spend. Yay. All right. No spend day. It's always easiest to have a no spend day when you're working, I find, because you're busy. Wednesday was my credit card pay day. I did pay my credit cards minus the card with the travel expenses, but I paid all the other cards. I have to wait to pay for the travel expenses until I get my next paycheck. That's just the way it has to be, but it's okay because it's on one of my cards with no APY or APR. I always forget the acronym, but it doesn't have any AP whatever for the entire first year, which means I won't have to pay interest. So even if it goes a little bit over, it'll be okay. And that is part of my plan. So if you have any questions about what that card is, happy to share that. I do love my credit cards. They're very helpful. Wednesday, I spent the $12 on lunch and Taco Bell. Not too bad. Put that right there. On the 18th, my mortgage payment was due, and I did pay that. That was for $800. And I also spent $4 on my lunch. So on that day, I really spent $804 to eat and to live. Good times. Okay, we'll put this right here. All right, you guys, that's a wrap. That was my week of spending. This was a crazy week. It's time to reel it in. I'll see you guys next week. Hopefully I will have reeled it in. I guess we'll find out. Bye.